Good morning. We're starting the vlog out in the car today. I just took Kenny to work and I'm now at Starbucks. I have the worst upset stomach because the roads were so bad. I'm so used to Utah roads that are so clear. Like, they were so good to keep their roads clear of everything, like salted, and I don't know if they do the sand, but they do the sand here in Idaho, and it's just absolutely awful. I mean, you're like sliding through a light, like you can't get any like momentum getting out of any parking lot, or it's just a very scary to drive in, and I hate it. I hate driving in the snow. It terrifies me. And you'd think I'd be fine with it since I basically grew up in Idaho a majority of my life, but still not okay with it. So today is Kenny's last day of work. He has switched jobs. Maybe I'll have to explain that later when Bennett's not playing with an obnoxious toy. But it was just not a good company to work for. And a lot of things changed once he had started. Like, they went from like a local company per se to like corporate, and that obviously changes a lot, and just the manager there is absolutely awful. Anyways, today's his last day of work, so I took him there so he could like get his tools and stuff, kind of get everything together. He's sold quite a few of them, so he's gonna kind of like distribute that and, you know, get things taken care of. And then I'm gonna go watch my niece and nephew because my sister needs to go do like a side job. She picked up like a cleaning side job, and so she's gonna go do that for a few hours. Plus Hendrix is at her house. That is where he's stayed the past couple nights, so it kind of worked out because I needed to go pick him up anyways, and I felt like it was fair since she came to get him. I could at least drive, you know, her way to pick him up. However, now I'm at Starbucks to get a coffee. I don't ever get Starbucks because it's so far away from us now. So I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna grab Hendrix a butter croissant because I know he'd be so upset if I didn't get him one. And then because Bennett didn't really get breakfast, I figured I would grab him some like banana bread or something. I fed him some raspberries because I put some in my yogurt this morning. Oh, I still have $7 on my card. I did not know that. Do you think $17 would be enough? Would $10 be enough if I added that? Or banana bread, a coffee? That should be plenty. Ooh, but do I want a cheese Danish? That's the real question. So I'm gonna go grab us a coffee. I'm absolutely terrified to drive back to my sister's, but I gotta get there somehow. So we'll see how that goes. I feel like you can't even tell from here. I'll have to show you guys like the snow piles just from the parking lot because it is insane. Absolutely insane just how much snow we've gotten in the last week. Just grabbed Bennett a drink of his juice. He was very happy about that. I'm gonna come give him some banana bread. Oh gosh. Here. Here's some banana bread. Yummy, yummy. Should we go see Hendrix now? Should we go see Hendrix? Yeah, let's go see him, huh? Also, I had to do the dumbest thing. I couldn't get my door open and I couldn't figure out why until I realized there's a piece of ice stuck. So I literally thought my door just like stopped working. And I'm like, I know I unlocked it because I sat there and was like pushing unlock, and like my door wasn't working at all. And so I like peeked out here and noticed there's a big chunk of ice stuck under the door handle. I was calling Kenny to like see if he maybe ever had like the same issue, and I'm like, I'm gonna sound so dumb being like, hey, have you ever had problems getting your door open? I don't know where this straw came from. I should have asked her for another straw. They had this out like weirdly fast. This doesn't really happen at McDonald's anymore. At least not here. The ones here are so slow, but like I feel like some restaurants like you pay and they already have like your food like hanging out the second window, and it's just like, how are you that quick? So that's how Starbucks was today. They like, I got up to the window, there was one person in front of me and they were like in and out also, and like as soon as I pulled up, she's like, here's this and this and this and this, have a great day. I was like, what even in the world? Like, you guys are never that fast. So I don't know if they've just been like that slow that they're able to be that quick or what. But are you ready to go see Hendrix? You can get out of your seat and run around with Keegan. Where'd you go? Where'd Billy go? I could have sworn I brought him with me. Didn't I have him back there just like a minute ago? Oh, there he is. Oh, I could have sworn he was back there. Anyways, I was looking for my card and Kenny's like, hey, I have your card. Do I need to Venmo you money? I was like, no worries, I got it. So, here's a real test. Can I make it to my sister's? Hopefully. I feel like the snow piles do no justice on camera, but they are just huge. What a mess that was. That, and I'm like, I could like barely tell where the sidewalk was to be able to even like park on the side. So I feel like I'm still kind of in the street, but I'm not even gonna try to fix myself tonight. Are you ready to get out and go see Hendrix?
Yes.
Should you go see Hendrix? Yeah, let's go, huh? You're so excited. You haven't seen him in a few days. I'm sad this is the last time I'll see this place. It's actually really fun to like, I don't know, come have lunch with Kenny and like we just kind of sit in the trailers and stuff that they'd be servicing and stuff. What you doing?
I'm just watching.
Our plans, fishies, hold on and I can get you some. Our plans definitely changed. My sister ended up not going because she got snowed in. Excuse you. She got snowed in because she has to park in the alleyway. So if she parks on like the front of her house and she doesn't have a driveway, the plows can't get through and so they'll tow her car. And she's like, there's no way I'm getting out. So she's just gonna go tomorrow because her fiance has the day off and she can just take his truck. Kenny also texted me as soon as I got there and was like, they told me just like pack up my stuff and go. So as soon as I got to my sister's, I had to go pick him back up, which was totally fine. Look, I also have a package for you, bud.
For me?
It's kind of for both of you. It's for the kitchen. For Christmas, I wanted to get this for Bennett, but I wasn't gonna ship in time because I didn't realize that with Amazon, they don't charge you until they ship it. So I thought like you would buy it and be charged right away, and then it's like by the time they went to ship it, I didn't have enough money in the account, so it just wasn't gonna make it in time. So I just ended up ordering it after Christmas, but spaghetti set to go with his kitchen. That way he had like a little bit more food. And I remember Hendrix really liking this one. Hey, Mr. Look, Bennett, look. Should you open it? And then you guys have some more bowls. And some salt and pepper, or at least some
fork.
Salt. Maybe there's not a pepper, it's just salt. Yeah, a fork. You got some Parmesan cheese, some ravioli. Oh, you know what's really cool about these? So if you open up the ravioli,
Mama.
where did those go? Oh, is that your recipe? It teaches you how to make spaghetti. You can put these in here. You see the little slot?
Yeah.
So you can stuff it in there. Cool, huh? But I think, I don't know where you put that fork. That's right here. See how it has like the Velcro?
Mm-hmm.
So you make your spaghetti, you can go like this and twirl it. Did you have fun at TT's?
Yeah, because I have creepers. One here says Minecraft. I got a sucker. And of course, we had to go to the store.
You did,
And
huh?
Grandma got me suckers.
You did. That was so
For
nice.
Bennett.
Do you want some more fish?
Yeah, but
Also, if you're wondering why Bennett's wearing a whole different outfit, he got raspberries all over him.
like on his
Like
butt.
all over, you can even see it on his socks. Like his entire butt, like front and back, was just covered. You put your pot in there? That way you're gonna stash yours. Oh, is it hot? I don't know how much you guys care for my grocery hauls. I feel like I've kind of shown a lot recently just because we just moved into our own place, so we don't have very much. So it's kind of like, I don't know, building up our own, not necessarily stockpile, but just enough stuff, you know? The biggest reason why I wanted to go to Sam's was to get like big portions of meat because it's so much cheaper, and I forgot just how much cheaper it is. Like $20 sounds really ridiculous, but for us, because we don't eat very much, it's just me and Kenny, like the only meat Hendrix will eat is in spaghetti or biscuits and gravy. So I mean, I can cut this into another half and this will be like 4 meals, so I didn't think $20 was bad. And then this was $14, and it comes with just a ridiculous amount of chicken that'll also last us a good several meals. And then just a few, I don't know, I guess essentials. I use cream cheese quite a bit. That's more of a treat. Bruce really likes his Eggo waffle, stuff for smoothies. chicken nuggets now that we have like an air fryer. Bennett's been really loving those. Hendrix doesn't eat them very much anymore. Alfredo sauce. I just have that on like nights that I really don't feel like cooking. Super easy to do. And then we also use a lot of Jimmy Dean sausage for like breakfast sandwiches and biscuits and gravy. Or I'll do, I think you guys have seen me make like the eggs, mushrooms, and sausage for Kenny. I've done that quite a bit. And a few cleaning necessities. This is something new that I just started buying. And I feel like everybody needs to know about it. Like, have we just not been sanitizing our laundry this entire time? I personally don't wash my stuff in hot water, so maybe if you wash your stuff in hot water you do, but that's my thing that I'm owning up to. I don't think I've been sanitizing my laundry. So I also grabbed some socks because when we lived with Kenny's parents, they had a cat that would always steal our socks, and we had literally no socks left at all. So just grabbed a pack of that, and then just a few more essentials, and then just wanted chips. The last few things that we bought, like we got a big thing of diapers and a case of water, a thing of Dr. Pepper for Kenny, and I grabbed some Hint water because that sounded really good. And we still spent $245, and I'm like, this is why I don't go to Sam's regularly, because it adds up so fast. Like, I know it's really big quantity, so like it lasts a long time, but it's just like, holy crap, that is a lot of money. To Kenny's mom's so I could try to upload a video.
And we had to go to the store.
Yeah, and then I went back to the store to get stuff for dinner because I just got like obviously bulk stuff at Sam's, and then went to Walmart to get like actual stuff for dinner. And my video didn't upload. We don't have internet here. I'm over here trying to hotspot it, and it's maybe moving like 1% every 15 minutes. I don't know. To go back to my in-laws tomorrow and try to upload it then. But I have dinner going. Kenny just left. I feel so bad. Like, we have honestly been running around since 7 o'clock this morning. Like, that's when we left to take Kenny to work. It was probably like 7:30. But like, we've just been going since early this morning. It's now almost 7 o'clock. We've gone to different stores. We've gone to his mom's. We've just a lot of back and forth, obviously. And then his dad called. He's a truck driver and is like, oh, I need help putting on my wiper blade. I can't get it figured out. You know, Kenny's very big with like automotive stuff. It's something that he's been passionate about and he's worked in for several years. Kenny's like, whatever, and just trying to get into the car. Can't get the car out because the people that plow here are just absolutely dumb, and they don't plow the parking spots. They plow right behind the cars, so then there's always like this hump and it just freezes. And we can't ever get our car out. Kenny's like trying to shovel that to be able to get the car out, and I just feel so bad to see him until he's so frustrated. So now he has to drive across town. The roads are really crappy. It's dark. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm never gonna get caught up between Christmas and moving. Are you hungry?
Yeah,
I'm working.
I just want a cracker.
You want some crackers? Yeah. Or maybe I could let you have a small bowl of that cereal.
I want that.
Okay. You were looking for this forever?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they must have read your mind because they made it. If you want to go put it on the counter, I will get you a small bowl, okay? Bennett's over here making his pasta. Oh, are you making your pasta? You're just watching TV and chilling. Watching some PJ Masks.
Yeah, I just want to chill and just wait.
Chill and wait.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. You're doing so good. Oh, you got your bow tie. Were your noodles too hot? You had to add an ice cube. Oh, good job. He has been so obsessed with his kitchen, huh? Oh, you cooking your noodles? Yummy.
Yeah.
The tree? That is the Christmas tree. Pretty. Do you want to plug it in? Should we come plug it in? Watch. Ready? Maybe I shouldn't teach you this. Oh, pretty, huh? So pretty.
T-Rex here.
That is your T-Rex.
And your really short.
I don't know if I showed you guys this yet. I know I showed it on Instagram, but Hendrix made a bunch of little things at school, and I didn't notice it until a few days ago when I cleaned out his book bag to pack to go to his aunt's house, and there was all these cute little things that he handmade. I just feel like I'm not gonna get caught up, just like I said, between moving, stuff boxes that are unpacked, this all needs to go upstairs, that's stuff I need to sell. I don't know, it's just never ending. So I need to get Hendrix a bowl of cereal. I need to get this off the stove, my strainer. I'm still like not used to where everything is. I am gonna get dinner finished, hopefully the boys fed, and have this ready by the time Kenny gets home so he can eat and relax. I also went through and like sorted out my meat, and I think I ended up with like 5 bags of hamburger, maybe it was 4. I also ended up with 5 bags of chicken, so that was super nice, like $30 for 10 bags of meat. I think that's pretty dang good. Oh, look at this, 43%, and that was who knows how many minutes ago. Still getting the same error that I was getting at Kenny's mom's house. It just sucks because I'm so behind on videos, or like not necessarily behind, I just have so much to post, and it's like I couldn't post them until I made the baby announcement. So now I have like just a lot of videos I need to put out. I feel like I'm just really behind. So hopefully we can get internet figured out. We thought that we found one company to go with. Kenny was looking at it a little bit more today, but they couldn't get anybody over here until January 13th, and today's December 30th. So like 2 weeks away, and that just seemed a little ridiculous. Plus it was gonna be like $105 a month for their internet, and I don't know, like we use it a ton, it's kind of a necessity, but it just seems insane to spend that much. And then the company we originally were gonna go with came out and they're like, yeah, you have too many trees around. So I don't know, like there's only like a few other people living within these complexes, so I'm like, well, what the heck are they doing for internet? Because there's only like 3 different places in this town that provides internet. I'm telling you, that second kid is always into everything. Do you want to close it for me? Yeah, let's close that for now. Thank you so much. Thank you. You want up? I just gotta put dinner in the oven, okay? I just gotta put dinner in the oven, then I can pick you up. You be careful. You be careful. Here, do you want to sweep for me? Come here. Sweep. Should we go find the broom? We have all these crumbs over here. Look. Would you like to sweep for me? I almost want to get him that little Melissa and Doug set that has like the broom and the mop. Oh, good job. Keep going. You got it? You know it's so big for you, huh? Great job, Bennett. Try to distract him just so I can get dinner in the oven. You look so cute.
Yeah, I like the boss baby, almost like.
He is boss baby, huh?
Yeah, right, the boss baby.
You good spaghetti?
I just ate my spaghetti and I just made it today. Because I love the spaghetti because they're healthy, right?
Spaghetti can be healthy, yes. You guys are probably thinking I'm crazy for putting him in a white onesie or letting him eat spaghetti in a white onesie, but his outfit got covered in raspberries and it seeped through onto this onesie, so. Is he so yummy?
And of course I love the spaghetti.
You just love spaghetti?
Yeah.
It's so yummy, huh?
Yeah.
So you guys fed and in the bath? You want a toy in there?
And we can throw bubbles in there.
Oh, I love bubbles. They're my favorite. I like them. They're so
Is everything your favorite?
Yeah.
Not everything.
Maybe.
Talk about other foods and he'll tell you. It's not my favorite. Editing and realized that I never thoroughly explained why Kenny left his job. He was there for 6 months, 7 months, maybe a little bit longer. I would say like 8 months tops. Also, I apologize that we have the heater going, I have the dishwasher going, Bennett's watching Coco next to me, so it might be a little bit noisy. I apologize, but I guess I should mention that my brother-in-law is actually the one that got him the job at this place because that is where he works. They were hiring. And he had nothing but good things to say, and he's like, you know, it's really great money, there's benefits, and it's just really great. So we thought that kind of worked out when we moved back to Idaho. We were like, oh my gosh, look at that, like you already have a job, it's amazing. Like we were super grateful and, you know, excited that maybe this is the step in the right direction. Well, this company, I don't want to say it was like local, but they had like a shop here and then a shop in like a few bigger cities and then like 2 or 3 other states. So they weren't quite local, but they weren't corporate yet either, so I don't really know the proper term there. A few months after being with this company, they decided to go corporate, and that obviously changes a lot. That changes the way things are ran. Things have been kind of going downhill super fast with this company, specifically because of the person that is running this specific shop. Like, they are running it straight into the ground. So when Kenny started, he obviously took a pay cut, and we're like, okay, it's only gonna be temporary. You know, he's eventually going to move up and he'll be making more than, you know, what he was in Utah, if not about the same. He was set to make a certain amount, and then he was told, okay, if you go to this week-long training that's out of town, when you get back we can bump up your pay or start you out as flat rate, which I think I've explained a few times what flat rate is if you don't know what that is. So basically, if you were to take like a car in or something per se, and they quote you saying, okay, the job's gonna take 7 hours, and so this is how much it is. Well, if it takes that technician 4 hours, maybe they're really good at that job, they're, you know, very knowledgeable, it takes them 4 hours, then they still get paid for that 7 or like whatever the customer was quoted. Kenny goes to this week-long training, comes back, that raise that he was promised is just non-existent. And then he was told, okay, well, if you can start to flag 80 hours, then I'll give you this raise. The person that like distributes work, somehow, some way, there was always like the 2 or 3 favorites. This person gets like the biggest job, the most well-paying job, and they make twice what everybody does. Like, this person's always first to get the jobs. The fact that 1 or 2 people are getting like the biggest, most well-paying jobs, not because they're more knowledgeable, not because they have more experience, like, it's literally just something was super off. I don't know, we never figured it out, but basically you could see who the favorites were. So the person that's like distributing the work, you know, you get this job, you get this job, and then, well, I'm only gonna give you this job. So Kenny didn't get to pick and choose, you know, what work he got. Anything that he was distributed, he could never make the 80 hours. This whole raise thing just wasn't ever gonna happen. And even though we were living at Kenny's parents', we were still really struggling to get by just based off what he was making, because we still had bills. The only thing we didn't have was rent. We still had bills that we still were putting our own food on the table and buying our own cleaning products, laundry detergents, stuff like that, you know. So it's like we still had responsibilities. I think that was like the biggest frustration, is that they were leading him on with all of these empty promises. You want up here? He's just here to snuggle. Hi. Hi. Oh, you stick your tongue out. You silly. Are you silly? Yeah, I'm silly, huh? Mom? You see Mom? No. Now you can see Mom.
Hey, Sash.
Hi. You out of here? Bye. Another big thing is the person that ran this specific shop was very degrading to the techs. He would come in and just swear at them, tell them what a POS they are, and, you know, they're not working hard enough, to set the tone of how this person is and like their personality. So the really cool thing about that job is they have what's called tiers. So if you make or hit a certain amount of hours, you know, you can hit tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. And my brother-in-law was one of the, you know, top in the shop or the company or something, but he hit that tier almost every single month. And so because of that, he was able to go on a trip to Costa Rica that was, I'm pretty sure, completely paid for except for the food, but he had the opportunity to go, along with obviously their manager and, you know, a few other techs. And I guess this incident happened where his manager and his wife got into such a big fight that they broke a I think it was like a $2,000 or $3,000 chandelier that I think they made it to the second day in, or it might have even been just after the first day, which would be the second day. I think they made it the second day in and they were sent home. This was supposed to be a week-long trip and they were sent home. And then I guess he also charged $800 to the company credit card to buy alcohol. Sorry, he needed help skipping the ad on cocoa. The most craziest thing is that he was not fired. He got to keep his job. And I cannot even tell you, like, how embarrassing is that to be like, this man is the face of our company. Like, he runs this shop. Basically, they had a ton of, like, higher ups. They made a vote and they all said that this guy should be fired. But the one person that had the final say decided to keep him. And I am like, that is just so embarrassing. I will say the one thing that I really missed about him working there is that it was a 8 to 5 job. He had, you know, weekends off, and then once a month he would have a 3-day weekend. So that was always really nice. We will see how this new company treats him. I'm hoping for the best. I wish nothing but the best for Kenny, especially when it comes down to his job. I mean, the things that he went through back in Utah, and then everything he's put through with, you know, the last job that he just had. I'm like, I just want him to be able to have a job where he is happy and likes what he's doing and knows that he's able to provide for his family and, you know, just have like that weight lifted off of his shoulders. Like, I feel like any person is deserving of that. You know, anybody that's in that situation, I feel, is deserving of that. I don't know how many of you actually cared to listen to why he quit his job, but I just felt like it was important to put out there because nobody should be treated that way. And I feel like it's sad that, you know, not a lot of managers take pride in their employees, no matter how much they work or how knowledgeable they are, or, you know, whatever it is. Like, there's just some managers that are just so stuck in their own ways and think that they're so much better than everybody else that they just are very degrading people, and it's just sad. Anyways, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I am getting so close to having things back into real time. I know I was super backed up there for a while, but I'm very, very close to being caught up. So that's a very good feeling, and it's exciting because then I can actually talk to you guys, and like, if you say something in the comments, I can respond in a video and, you know, like, actually communicate with you guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, it would be so appreciated. I've, you know, enjoyed every one of you that has followed our journey so far. We will see you in our next video. Bye.